Hey lovelies, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Mm, Today is really rainy here. I'm gonna talk about a little bit about my journey today and how I ended up right here, right now, where I am at. Mm, and my journey and my spiritual journey began when I was 22 years old. I was in a big car crash and we were pushed by a lorry truck out in the other direction, and we had a head-on with another car. So everything that I had in my stomach ended up underneath my heart. So my body was really, really broken, and it 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 made me leave my body because it hurt too much to stay in it. And I ended up on what we would call the other side, and I would call that I ended up with source. And I directly decided I'm gonna stay here. And I felt just love and being home. So I was met by three energies. Two of them I know. And the first one was my godmother that passed away 10 years earlier in breast cancer. And they gave me a choice. They told me that my journey here on earth is not over. This was a part of my blueprint. And but I had the choice to go back or not. I got a lot of information, and I'm not allowed to share all of the information that I get from time to time because everything is getting unlocked when you're ready to unlock it, like in your body and your mind, like when your consciousness are prepared, when you're ready. Like in some people, when we come here, we forget. And in some people, they never forget. They remember everything when they come down here. And it's because that's their journey. But otherwise, your higher self and your soul journey will unlock with time when you're ready. And so these conversations also unlocks as time goes by and I grow. But some of the conversation that we had, it's still very just energetic. Like I can't even understand it yet, but it unlocks all the time. And I think it's depends on when you are ready to open it, and then you will also be ready to speak about it. So everything is divine timing. So I got this choice to go back to fulfill my destiny here, to be the part that I'm supposed to be here. And I said yes, let's go back. So they helped me back. And I have this memory of this journey back here, like a nightmare. It was like leaving home, leaving love, leaving warmth, and into the separation and this density. This timeline where we live here on earth is very dense, like the frequencies, and so that's why we are so material. Like we have this beautiful body of ours that is our biggest and greatest tool to have all these like emotions and experiences that has to do with the expansion of the universe. But we'll talk about that another time. So that's where my journey started. Like when I came back into my body and it hurt, it really, really hurt. I heard myself, my core and my higher self very, very clearly. And I couldn't understand it with my brain, like with my mind, just couldn't, like, and nobody could confirm what I was talking about. They just dismissed it, and I had like a lot of doctors, and I was like meeting therapists and priests and stuff like that. And they, all they told me was like, yeah, well, you've been in this big trauma, and it's no wonder that it's, like nobody could confirm what I was feeling inside at the experience that I had. So, and when I opened up for it, people stepped on it, like they and I understand why they did it. They didn't do it because they were mean. They just don't know anything else, and they listen to their mind and the logic and what they have for experience. So that led me into this part that I had to meet the people that could help me understand. And it is through people that we actually heal, that we actually get to understand ourselves, our triggers, and also our healing and this resonance or dissonance. Like, that is not for me. That could be for you, but not for me. That is also okay. So I have been on this spiritual path for like 17 years now, and it's still ongoing journey. And but now I am ready to actually let my medicine out and give it to the world, and that is my truth and my experience, and I hope that what I share will help others, and you could take whatever you want that resonates with you, and you could throw away the rest. It's very important, and you don't need to get stuck or triggered by what I am saying. If you get triggered by what I'm saying and I'm standing in my truth, that's about you. It has nothing to do about me. So it's something in you that wants to be seen. So this is an opportunity to look within and say, what is this telling me? What is the wound? Or what is the insecurity? Or what is the fear? Why am I feeling this way? And hopefully you get an answer, and then you could heal that. So that is what we are for each other. We are keys. We have keys to give to each other here. So that's just a part of my journey, but how it began and how I've been looking for many, many years, and I've been studying, and I've been doing. I have been my own healing doll. Like, I have been my own. Everything that I learned, I tried on myself, and I know what worked for me. And I'm so grateful for all the people that has been on my journey and given me their keys and tools. And I also love growing and expansion, and that is a part of my journey here. So that is just a tiny bit about myself and how I came to be here, talking to you about the spirituality and that we are like complex, multidimensional beings here in a material form, and this is the ride, this is the school, this is the fun part. And when we are ready, when we are done here, we get to go home. And this is my absolutely truth. And it doesn't mean that we ever give up to grow and to be what we are meant to be. We are fighters, we are warriors of love and light. So, yeah, bit about me and where I'm coming from. And I'm never, ever hiding my truth again. Not for anyone. Not for anyone. So, and why this is because that will make the way for others to stand in their truth. So, ahu, and have a great day, and I hope to talk to you soon. Bye.